Hi guys, it's me, Skylar Capri, and today we're talking about Bath & Body Works Summer SAS for 2025. Summer SAS is supposed to be starting on June 16th, and this video is going to serve as an FAQ, as well as a tips and tricks on how to shop the sale. If you're returning to my channel, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. We do all things Bath & Body Works, especially the body care, so if that sounds like something interesting to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get right on into the video. All right, you guys, so starting off with what is SAS, what does that even stand for, kind of an overall FAQ. So SAS stands for semi-annual sale. Semi-annual sale meaning it's a sale that happens 2 times a year. So when does the sale happen? We have our summer semi-annual sale, which happens starting in June and really goes up until products last, which is usually around midway through July. We also have the winter semi-annual sale, which always starts December 26th, which is either Boxing Day or the day after Christmas, depending where you are in the world, and it runs until, as always, supplies last, which typically is around the end of January. So what products are available? Is everything in the store on sale? Do they bring out products? So everything in the store is not on sale. The only time that happens as far as body care goes is Body Care Day, which happens in December. So what is on sale? Typically there's going to be a couple types of products that are on sale. First is going to be what Bath & Body Works has repackaged. So for these semi-annual sales, what Bath & Body Works loves to do a lot of the time is they will bring back old scents that we haven't seen in a couple years. They'll repackage them, and that will kind of give hype to the sale. Maybe it's something you had years ago that you're like, oh, I really hope Bath & Body Works comes back out with it. They will have that in brand new packaging, and it kind of brings people back into the store. The second type of product they will have is some overstock products. So maybe they didn't sell all the Halloween product in the fall. Some of that Halloween will trickle into the December or the winter SAS. Maybe they didn't sell all of their spring products, maybe all of their Easter or all of their Mother's Day line or kind of early January. Those will funnel into the summer SAS. So kind of like overstock products. Now, the next type of product is going to be products that have been repackaged. They might take the product's old packaging, totally fine fragrance. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a new design now. So they need to find a way to get rid of that old design package. They might put that in a semi-annual sale as well. So it's not the entire store, but there are select products, and typically they have a very good variety. I would say the best variety as the summer SAS. I've done a whole video, actually 2 videos of what's all coming this year. If you're interested in that, I'll have it in the cards right now. And then the December semi-annual sale has all of the overstock Christmas. So a great time to stock up if you really love the Christmas scents. So what do I mean by stock up, and really how good is the sale? So the sale usually comes with products that are 75% off or 50% off, which is huge. 50% off can be good for things like perfumes and body butters, but everybody wants to go for that 75% off sale. 75% off is going to be the cheapest you will be able to get your Bath & Body Works products, so it's a great deal. So typically your body creams, your body washes, your body lotions, your fine fragrance mist are all in that $15 to $18 range. With the 75% off at the semi-annual sale, you're going to see products for $3, $4, $5, a really great deal on products that you can just kind of stock up on and then use throughout the year. So a lot of people use these sales to stock up, get a nice big inventory at a great price, and they use them throughout the entire year. So that's kind of an overview of what semi-annual sale is, what it looks like. Now let's get into my tips and tricks when I am shopping the sale. All right, you guys, so getting into tips number 1 and number 2. So my first 2 tips happen to be around knowing what you want and knowing where you are. So the first tip is knowing your budget, especially how many products you can get for your desired budget. For example, say each of my products is going to be $5 and I know I only want to spend $50, so I'm able to buy 10 products. That way I can go into the store, I know, okay, I have 10 products, I can pick those out, fill up my bag, and then I go to the register. Rather than saying, okay, I know I only want to spend $50. I'm not sure how many products that's going to be. I'll just put everything in and then I'll kind of like bring it to the side and count off and deduct and do that kind of method. I find that a lot of people end up overspending that way because they didn't know, okay, 10 products equates to the amount of money that I want to spend. It's disorganized. There's people all around the store. It's a very busy time at the store. So definitely recommend going in knowing, okay, if my budget's $50, I can get 10 products. I'm only going to pick out 10 products. Now, the store being busy really goes into to my second tip. The busiest stores for semi-annual sale time are going to be the Bath & Body Works that are located in malls, because Bath & Body Works will have these big displays saying 75% off, huge store sale, the rubber duck will be out, so a lot of people will just see it walking by with having no intention of actually going to Bath & Body Works, but then end up going anyways because they're like, hey, Bath & Body Works is doing a great sale. If you want to avoid that, I highly recommend going to an individual store in a shopping complex. So these are going to be those stores in the shopping complex that is just the Bath & Body Works. You go into the door, they're not like attached into a mall or anything, or a standalone Bath & Body Works store. I find that these are usually way less crowded because typically you actually need to have a need to go to Bath & Body Works. You didn't just see the sign walking by. They're a bit calmer. They might have a bit more staff in them, and there's just more room overall for you to shop, for you to look at things, for you to smell things without feeling like there are 20 million people trying to get in line and trying to get into the basket. So those wrap up my first two tips. Let's go into tips 3 and 4. All right, you guys, so getting into tips 3 and 4. My first tip is going to be only buy things because you would have bought it at full price. Don't buy things just because they're on sale. I have definitely fallen victim to buying things because it was on a great sale, and then as I had to use it, it really wasn't my favorite scent. So I really recommend doing your research, know what you like going in, know the scents that are going to be available, and really only buy it if it was something you would truly buy full price, or it was something that you can use a coupon on. One of my favorite examples is Cotton Candy Clouds. When I smelled it in stores, it did smell pretty good, but I was like, I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's on a great deal. I'll just pick up a set. And then I really trudged my way through using that product up. It made it into a product use it up, and I just didn't have as much fun getting towards the end of that. But if it was something that I really, really loved, for example, the Disney Tiana fragrance and the At the Beach, I've been using those two together. I really love those fragrances. I'm having so much fun using that. So make sure you buy the product because you would buy it if it wasn't on sale. Don't just buy your products because it is on sale. Now, tip number 4 is going to be have awareness of the coupons you can use, have awareness of your gift cards. This is going to be a great time to stack coupons and to use gift cards. You can stack coupons at the sale, so you can get a great deal at this. Definitely keep that in mind. Don't use it off on a one-off candle or a one-off hand soap knowing the sale is coming up. Hold on to those coupons, hold on to those gift cards. You'll get a lot more product for your money. Let's move on to tips 5 and 6. All right, you guys, so getting into tips 5 and 6, which really go together as well. Tip 5 is to conduct an inventory of what you have before the sale. And tip 6 is know what's coming out in Bath & Body Works in the next months to follow. So tip number 5, do an inventory of your collection. So that means write down, whether it's in a notes app, whether it's just on a sheet of paper, what are all the shower gels you have? What are all the body washes, the lotions, the fine fragrance mists? Whether you like to write them out or you like to lay them all out on your floor and maybe take a picture, definitely do an inventory of your collection before the sale. It is so easy to buy duplicates. It's so easy to buy scents that smell identical. It's so easy to overbuy at these sales that if you don't have an inventory of what you have, you might end up buying multiples of a scent that you already own that you forgot about. Me personally, I think I own maybe 25 products, and that includes everything. So fine fragrance mists, lotions, body creams, hand sanitizers, shower gels. So I have a very good grasp on my collection. Right now I have Fruity Sherbet Scoop, Tahiti Island Dream, Pistachio Glaze, and the Disney Tiana. Those are all my shower gels. I know exactly what those smell like, what the scents are, so it's very easy for me if I'm smelling something in the store to be like, that smells exactly like Tiana, I don't need another one. But for those of you that have 50 plus product collections, 100 plus product collections, it's going to be way more difficult to remember everything you have, how much you like it, so I definitely recommend that you do an inventory. Now, tip number 6 is know what is coming out following SAS. SAS is super fun. It's meant to be fun. It's meant so that you can buy a lot of products at a great deal. Great time to try things that you might have been like, oh, I don't know if this is going to smell right on me. Definitely try it out. Great time to buy, but also keep in mind what is coming. Following SAS, we're going to get the big fall releases. We're going to get the big Halloween releases. So maybe for budgeting reasons, you only have $100 that you want to spend on Bath & Body Works this summer. Make sure that you equate them evenly to how much you're going to want something, whether it's $50 for Halloween, $50 for SAS, maybe it's $25 at SAS, $75 for Halloween and fall. Definitely keep in mind there are products that are going to be coming out right after SAS, and if you've overbought or overspent, you're probably not going to be able to buy those products. So keep in mind what's coming. I did a video walking you through what's coming May, June, and July. If you're interested in that, I will also be doing timeline videos as we get closer, so you can definitely use those as reference. But SAS is supposed to be fun, you guys. I'm super excited for this sale. I'm going to have budgeting videos up as well. I know a lot of people love to see budgeting so they don't have to do their math themselves, which is totally fine by me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful. Let me know what your thoughts are on SAS, or if you have any SAS tips, please make sure to share them in the comments down below. I love when you guys talk in the comments, share your favorite scents, share tips and tricks. Great community that we are building here on my channel. I love it. I definitely respond to every comment. It's just in a timely manner. That's what I'm working on. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are. I hope you all found it helpful, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.